Guys, so today I'm going to be showing you this makeup look for a special occasion. I wore this to my company's 21st annual shareholders meeting last week, which is a really fancy yacht club, and it's very glamorous and very easy. I'm going to start off by priming the face with L'Oreal Magic Lumi Primer. It was really cold on this day, so I wanted something super hydrating, and this is just going to make your skin look really healthy. Then I'm going in with my L'Oreal True Match Foundation in C1, which is Alabaster, and just dabbing that on my face with the back of my brush. And the brush that I'm going to be using is the B3 Angled Buffer from Diva Beauty. And of course, I will link that website below like I always do. These are very, very comparable to Sigma brushes, if not better than Sigma brushes. And they're like half the price. They're so nice. I'm going to go ahead and explain a little bit about the cream contouring that we're going to be doing. We are going to be using the same brush, and I actually just picked the same exact foundation in 4 shades darker, which is C5. I did want C6, but they didn't have it at Walmart, so I just went ahead and got C5. I figured it was easier to do something lighter than to go a little too dark. So I just dab that on the back of my hand, and I take my finger and kind of drag it into a line, and then I take the angled edge of that brush, dab it in there, make the fish face, and drag it back towards the top of my ear. Cream contouring can be a little intimidating, but once you get it down, it's really easy actually. And then just buffing it out a little bit. And I am going to go back later with some bronzer and deepen it up. But this is just to kind of give you an idea to start out with. And then whatever is left on the back of my hand, I dab on my forehead, which wasn't a whole lot of product, so you can't even really see it. But whatever's left, I don't like to waste any product. Then I'm taking my Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous Concealer in Fair and dabbing that on my eyelids to prime for my eyeshadow. This is also going to be the shade that I'm using to highlight later, but I didn't want to do that yet. I like to do that after my eyeshadow, so I just went ahead and just primed my eyelids. Look at that scar in between my eyebrows, you guys. I fell on the playground on some playground equipment when I was like 3, and I had to get stitches and it left that scar. And now that I don't wear glasses, it's so much more noticeable. So now I'm taking a spoolie and combing through my eyebrows. Normally I do my eyebrows after eyeshadow, but I was a little backwards today. And then my Revlon Brow Fantasy in Dark Blonde and just filling in my brows. My right eyebrow is a lot thinner than my left, and it's a lot prettier. I like it a lot better than the right one. The right one's the reject. Then I'm taking my spoolie with some hairspray and combing through them like always. And then, like I started off every eye look, my E40 blending brush from Sigma and MAC Bamboo. NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Cottage Cheese, which is just a pearl iridescent shade. It's so pretty, and it really does amp up this look a little bit. This is my go-to eye look. This is so easy, you guys. We're already like more than halfway done. Then I am taking Makeup Geek Bitten eyeshadow, which is a rusty reddish brown on an E35, and dusting that into my crease. And I'm only going to show you one eye because this is pretty self-explanatory. You can do this with any like matte eyeshadow, but I thought the reddish was very fall appropriate. So then I'm taking Makeup Geek Shimma eyeshadow, what a shocker, and just dabbing that all over the lid. And you saw at the very beginning how insanely pigmented that shadow is. Like, it is gorgeous. And we're just dabbing that on the lid with an E55. Just blending it out a little bit, and then I'm going to go in with my blending brush, of course, and blend it all out again. So this look is only 3 shadows. So easy. And then I'm taking NYX Whipped Cream eyeshadow and putting that underneath my brow bone to highlight. Obviously, you could use the same Shimma eyeshadow. There I am sneezing. But I don't really like I don't love shimmery highlights underneath my brow bone, especially if it's all over my lid. So I just like the matte white. And then blending it out again to make sure it's all seamless. And then I'm going in with that Shimma Shimma eyeshadow on a pencil brush on my inner corner. This is just going to brighten everything up. And then I'm going in with my L'Oreal Infallible eyeliner, felt tip eyeliner, in black, like I always do. And I actually wanted this look to be a little more dramatic than usual, so I do end up going all the way into that inner corner and dragging it out. And I always have to pull my left eyelid. I know it's just so awkward. I know you can relate. You can all relate, right? I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. Okay, then I'm taking my L'Oreal Smoldering Eye Kohl in black and putting that in my waterline. This is my favorite eyeliner for the waterline. And I am going all the way into that inner corner. But I am going to go back in with this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Cottage Cheese again and put that in the inner corner to brighten that area up. Then I'm taking the same Ready Set Gorgeous concealer in Fair and putting that underneath my eyes, in between my eyebrows, on my forehead, and on my chin, and just blending it out with a damp beauty blender. As per usual. I feel like I say the same 10 words over and over and over. I need to expand my vocabulary. And guys, I had this concealer all over my forehead. I don't know what I was doing, but it was all over the place. Now I'm going to take that NYX Illuminator in the pink shade and just dabbing that in with my finger. You can use a beauty blender to dab this out, but I just don't like the way that a beauty blender shears this out, so I just use my finger. But you can use whatever technique that you like. And then I'm going to make some faces. NYX Whipped Cream eyeshadow with my E35. I'm sorry, my F35. Which is the tapered highlighter from Sigma, and just dabbing that anywhere I put that concealer. And we're singing. Next I'm taking Hard Candy highlighter, Hard Candy bronzer, oh my gosh, in Tiki, which is a little scary when you look at it in the pan. It's kind of dark. They call it a bronzer, but it's a highlighter. And then Hoola bronzer, and I just have an itty bitty little sample. And this is a Sonia Kashuk eye brush in number 2. And this is really nice for defining your contour. It's really short and dense and round. And I just like to deepen up that contour a little bit. So I do put bronzer over it. And you always want to make sure when you are blending to blend up. If you blend down, you're defeating the purpose of contouring. So just always remember to blend your brush upward. And then I'm going to take a little bit more of that and put it on my forehead. Now, I know it looks really scary because I didn't blend it out very well here. It looks very harsh. You just want to make sure that you really, really concentrate on that and blend it out. And it didn't end up so bad because I had my hair down, so you couldn't really tell, but I did end up going back later and blending it out more. And then for some reason, I decided to be super extra fabulous today and contour my nose, which I've never done in my entire life. But I just felt like I wanted to. Then I'm taking that rosy blush from the e.l.f. blush palette in Light and just dabbing that on the apples of my cheeks with a tapered blush brush from Eco Tools. I know I look kind of scary here. And a big fluffy powder brush to kind of blend that out. And then this is my Sephora matte bronzer in Los Cabos. This is my favorite go-to bronzer. Just blending that out. So we're bronzing, we're contouring, we're highlighting, we're doing the whole 9 yards today. Then I am going in with my Josie Maran Matchmaker foundation in Fair Light and dabbing that all over my face to set everything. Then I'm taking my eyelash curler and pumping it to warm it up and curling my eyelashes. I'm going to tell you guys right now, I lost the footage of my mascara, but I did end up using my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I do that after I spray my face, which you'll see me do in just a second. And I don't actually show it either, but on my lips, I am wearing the L'Oreal Infallible lip liner in red wine and the Wet n Wild lipstick in dark wine. And I did run a curling wand through my hair. It's a Lumi, and I will link it below. But that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.